I'm like, baby, where you find that? Where you hear that at? What are you talking about? Say, oh no, low key, it might have been a dream. But that's why that joke was funny. And like when you're associated with other groups and communities, like, or I should say the groups associated with cancel culture, and y'all know what groups those are. Low key, the jokes be funny. I'm not gonna lie to you, the jokes be funny, and they know it be funny, but like they go out of their way to make it like, how do I say that? They make it personal, but in a negative tone. Like, it wasn't a personal shot at you as an individual, or even a personal shot like at all. It was just like a relatable type of comedy feature. The funny part is they even have you go to a lot of comedy shows like and like put your phone away, and people still manage to like get out and or record certain things they say, or try to act like they were discriminating against such X, Y, and Z group. Like, and like I said, all that's bad, man. All that's bad. But what y'all think? YouTube, like, what y'all think down in the comment section? Like, am I bugging? Like, do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? As far as like, how back in the day, like a lot of the jokes were relatable. They didn't use them for as a personal shot, but like, I guess you could say it was a personal shot, but it wasn't personal in a terms of like, I'm just attacking you, John Doe, you sitting at that table back there, I'm attacking you. No, it was like, okay, everybody that kind of dealt with this situation, like on some laugh at my pain type stuff, because we all went through it. Like I said, if I make a broke joke, hey man, all of us is broke at some point. Even if you inherited money, until they gave you that money, you was broke at some point. Like we was, so that makes the joke a little more funnier. But like I said, I wait to the end of the episode to tell y'all my answer. But with the topic like this, I think political correctness is 1,000% killing comedy. I don't think we're changing up what's funny, because shit is still funny. Like, let's be real. Even stuff that's been canceled, that shit is hilarious. That shit make hilarious. Like when people make white jokes, black jokes, gay jokes, like, racist jokes, like all the cancelable offenses. I can't even talk. All the cancelable offenses. That shit kind of funny. But now, and this is why I say it's affecting comedy, because you're starting more and more not to see those as much. And the funny part is, a lot of comedians are still doing it. Like I said, they all, in the history of it, they've always been doing it. But even today, a lot of comedians are doing it. But you wouldn't even know that, because like I said, part of cancel culture is censorship. And what they do is, people that make them type of jokes and stuff, they easily try to get them out of the algorithm, and they try to ease them up and like, make it to where they're not talked about and get them out of the hashtags, like, or cancel culture tries to overpower their hashtag. Like for example, if this is cancel culture and we're talking about Bernie Mac, what they would do is they would either try to not like, promote Bernie Mac as much, or cancel culture would just try to hashtag Bernie Mac, but like spam a bunch of like bogus stuff, rather like scandals with them, or, oh, Bernie Mac is a racist, Bernie Mac is this, Bernie Mac is that. Like they try to like push that out of there, and that's what they're doing today. That's why I think it's killing, comedy. Now, some people think stuff in general is not funny, but I always argue back to the same point. It's not funny because a lot of them jokes that were relatable, they can't make no more. Like, whatever, just think about, I got an example for y'all. Think about talking in a PlayStation party chat, an Xbox party chat, hell, a iPhone group chat, a Snapchat group, like whatever gathering, a school lunch table. Think about all the weird and borderline inappropriate, or in past borderline inappropriate conversations y'all had, with y'all friends. Now take all that and put it in front of however many thousands or millions of people. Do y'all think, especially in today, like I said, back in whatever time period, the 70s, 80s, maybe even 90s, y'all know that they probably would let it fly. But think about all the stuff that we didn't said or you didn't said, in them groups. Y'all think that's flying today? If you said yes, get you a better friend group, my friend. Get you a better friend group. But most people, they gonna say no. A lot of their stuff is not flying today because of this cancel culture. A lot of people can't take jokes nowadays, and it's really hurting. Like, I don't know what do y'all think we could do about this? Like me, the easiest answer would be take away the whole term cancel culture. Take away the whole thing of being politically correct. And for those of you who don't know what political correctness is, it's just essentially like not referring to people in like a demeaning way, like using the societal norms, so to speak, to explain something or talk about any group or situation in general. Like, if you're talking about gays, you're not going to call them the F word. I'm not going to say it on the video because do I got to say it? Do I got to say why I can't say it? But y'all get what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to talk about that group, if you're talking about, blacks, you can't really say the N word, which with the hard ER, like stuff like that, that's political correctness. You can't call Mexicans such and such, people of Asian descent, you can't call them such and such. Like, that's all to do with the political correctness. Some of it I agree with, some of it